Welcome back to Abilene, where the Pirates are trailing the McMurray University Warhawks. Looks like we had lost our stream. We've had a little iffy internet connection here in Abilene. Looks like it's working fine now. We had to create a new stream, but I wanted to give you a rundown of what happened. The Pirates were leading 10-6 when the stream went down, and so basically this is what had happened. The Pirates went down. They had a fumble on a kick return that was recovered by the Warhawks, and they were able to turn that into points in a form of a touchdown and gave them a 13-10 lead. The Pirates had about 20 seconds to burn off there at the half. They decided to go for it. Not go for it, but take a knee and try to burn the clock out. But the Warhawks burned all three of their timeouts and were able to get a single play at the end of the half. They were able to roll out to the right and throw about a 40-yard Hail Mary pass, which was caught by the running back Robinson for a touchdown. They got a 2-point conversion, and now the score is 21-10 here at the half. We've got about 4 minutes to go remaining in the half, and then after that we'll get to football action. The Warhawks will receive the kick in the second half. I do apologize for the stream dropping, and we'll do what we can to keep you connected here to SU Pirate football on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
Southwestern University Football Weekly would like to thank the following corporate sponsors for making this broadcast possible: Antioch, Georgetown, Chapel Realty Group, Roger Chapel, Chick-fil-A, Chisholm Trail Pediatrics, CJ's Catering, Hewlett Chevrolet Buick Volkswagen, Double Dave's Pizza, Eagles Wings Home Services, First Texas Bank, Gary Brown CPA, Georgetown Commercial Properties, Georgetown Shirt Company, Georgetown Title, Groove Line Productions, HEB, Hello Georgetown, John F. Lewis CPA, Mighty Fine, Minuteman Press Waterboy Graphics, Primerica Financial Solutions Derek McGill, Ross and Champion CPAs, Rudy's, St. David's Georgetown Hospital, Schlotsky's, Sheraton Austin Georgetown Hotel and Conference Center, Stephanie Featherstone State Farm, Upstream Investment Partners Scott Olson, Whataburger, and Wolf Ranch. Be sure to thank these local businesses for sponsoring your Southwestern Pirates. Southwestern University football.
Let's go on ahead and go over some of the first half stats. Landry Gilpin, the starting quarterback for the Southwestern University Pirates, has had 8 carries for 31 yards. He's averaging 3.9 per carry. 8-yard is the long gain he's had. Oken is the second leading gainer for the Pirates in this first half. He has 3 carries for 29 yards. Along a 14, he's averaging 9.7. On the receiving side of the football, Austin Castilleja has had 5 targets. He's caught 3 for 93 yards, 1 being 29 and a touchdown. Ethan Powell's had 3 targets, 1 reception for 19 yards. Leading the way defensively, Peyton Ludeman has 8 tackles. Alec Gomez has 5, Bernard Century with 4, and Eli Norris with 3. For the McMurray Warhawks, Session has 8 carries on 30 yards. D. Robinson, 8 carries on 19 yards. In the air, Dexter Weibel is 8 of 14 for 111 yards and a touchdown. He had a 52-yard pass. Carlos Garibay is 5 of 5 for 38 yards and a 17-yard long pass as the long. Christopher Martin, 5 targets, 4 receptions for 40 yards. D. Robinson, 3 targets, 3 receptions for 42 yards, and he was the one that came down with that Hail Mary pass as time expired in the first half to give a 21-10 lead to the Warhawks. And so the Pirates, who won the opening toss, will be kicking off. Charlie Fournier will be doing the kicking back deep to receive. It's going to be number 7 for the Warhawks, Darian Boston, along with number 9, who's going to be able to field that kick, and that's JT Anthony. He's going to return it out of the end zone over the 10 to the 12. He gets hit by Norris, and he breaks a tackle, but hanging on tight to prevent much of a gain beyond that for the Pirates is number 39, Aiden O'Connell. We have a penalty flag down around the 26-yard line. Let's see what that is. Call's going to go against the Warhawks, so some type of illegal block in the back. It's going to move the ball to the 9-yard line. So the Warhawks will kind of start with their back against the wall a little bit, which is fortunate for the Pirates because they do have all the momentum here. They snatched it away there in the second quarter, late second quarter. Weibel. Pass is incomplete. It was caught by the receiver on the right sideline, but he stepped out of bounds. You see the referee there on the sideline with his hat off. That's because he stepped out of bounds and was the first guy to come inbounds to receive it, which is illegal. That's Montrell Motton on that reception. Looks like the Pirates will decline the penalty and take the down instead as an incomplete pass. Or either that or they pick the flag up. I can't tell because we don't have a crowd mic. Second down, 10 yards to go. Hoping everybody was able to join us back. We had to create a new stream. Not sure what happened with the old one. We did lose some internet. Weibel, the quarterback. Robinson, the running back. Weibel rolls to his right or his left, and he's going to get wrapped up by Alec Gomez for a loss of a couple of yards. Nice tackle for loss from Gomez, number 17. He's a 6-foot sophomore out of McAllen. It's going to be third and about 12, maybe 13 yards for the Warhawks, and the defense coming out to step up here. Need to get a big play here, get the Pirate offense back onto the field. Weibel in session in the backfield. Weibel takes the snap, drops back. Oh, that pass could have been intercepted. Looked like Peyton Vaughn had his hands ready to grab that ball, and the receiver able to punch it out of there. It'll bring up fourth down. Castilleja will come in to return this kick, and the Pirates can sway the momentum very quickly here with a nice return from Castilleja. Punter Garrett Hannon in for the Warhawks. There's the snap. He's able to get the punt off, and it's a decent punt. Castilleja with a fair catch at the Warhawk 40. So the Pirates will start this possession in Warhawk territory, only 40 yards away from pay dirt, only 20 yards from the red zone. Pirates will huddle on the sideline. They'll break the huddle and come out into formation. Jaquan Marion, the running back, with Landry Gilpin. Gilpin looks over the defense, has two receivers either side of the formation, takes the snap, rolls to his right, flips it down the right sideline, has Castilleja, who's able to make the grab inside the 5. Nice catch by Castilleja over the shoulder, and looks like the defensive back is in a little bit of pain. That's Javarius Seals. Might have pulled a hammy trying to chase down Castilleja on the sideline there. But the Pirates will have it first and goal at the 7-yard line with that nice catch by Castilleja. Pirates will huddle on the sideline with an opportunity here on the officials' timeout. It'd be a good way to answer that flurry in the second quarter by the Warhawks to come out, get a stop, march down the field, and get points here quickly. It will certainly cut the lead to 21-17 if they're able to convert and get the point after. Looks like Seals is having a little trouble getting up, so we'll stay here with the broadcast while they attend to him. The Pirates huddle up on the sideline. Again, we want to apologize for any loss of game coverage that occurred during that second quarter. As a Pirate fan, you probably didn't want to see a whole lot of that, as it was a lot of Warhawk opportunities that they capitalize upon. And it does look like Seals is going to get up under his own power and off the field. The Pirates will come out in formation from the sideline. Jaquan Marion, the running back, with Landry Gilpin at quarterback. Have Castilleja and Ethan Powell here on the near side. Jeremiah Richardson at the top of the formation with Eric Ovale. Check that. That's number 21, not Richardson. That's number 21, Aiden Huerta. So Huerta and Ovale at the top, Castilleja and Powell here at the bottom. Marion at running back with Landry Gilpin calling the signals. There's the snap. Fake to Marion. Gilpin rolls to his left. Has Powell for a touchdown in the back corner of the end zone. What a great throw by Landry Gilpin. He faked to Jaquan Marion on the right, was able to roll to his left, get his shoulder squared, and find Ethan Powell in the corner of the end zone for a quick score for the Pirates. Looks like we're going to have an injury timeout as well before the point after attempt. So right now the score 21-16. Pending the point after from Will Herbst. I'm not sure who that is down for the Pirates. It's one of the big boys up front. The Pirate training staff out attending to him now. Well, it's a tough day if you came live as a Pirate fan, because the way the sun sets, it's just right in your face all game long, and you can see many of the Pirates brought umbrellas with them to make sure that they can keep some of those rays off of them. You know, a little vitamin D is good for you, but when you get too much UV light, that could be bad as well. Coleman Kerr will hold. Well, we still have a little bit of the officials' timeout is extending longer than they typically do. We'll take a quick break and listen to our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Southwestern University Football Weekly would like to thank the following corporate sponsors for making this broadcast possible: Antioch, Georgetown, Chapel Realty Group, Roger Chapel, Chick-fil-A, Chisholm Trail Pediatrics, CJ's Catering, Hewlett Chevrolet Buick Volkswagen, Double Dave's Pizza, Eagles Wings Home Services, First Texas Bank, Gary Brown CPA, Georgetown Commercial Properties, Georgetown Shirt Company, Georgetown Title, Groove Line Productions, HEB, Hello Georgetown, John F. Lewis CPA, Mighty Fine, Minuteman Press Waterboy Graphics, Primerica Financial Solutions, Derek McGill, Ross, Southwestern University Football Week.
Welcome back to Abilene, Texas, home of McMurray University, where the Pirates have just scored a touchdown in their opening possession of the third quarter. They got a stop of the Warhawks, a real quick 3-and-out. Warhawks had their backs against their goal line to open that drive. They didn't get any first downs. Short punt, and the Pirates were able to move down the field quickly. Point after attempt coming up here. Coleman Kerr will hold. for the Pirates. Lee Piles, the long snapper, and, of course, Will Herbst to attempt the point after snap is low. Kerr gets the hold down. The kick is up and good. And so the Pirates quickly come out and cut into that Warhawk lead. It's now 21-17 with 13:33 remaining here in the third quarter. We'll go ahead and stay here since we were able to listen to the majority of our sponsors there during that officials timeout. You know, a lot of the Division III schools that you come visit don't actually have bands, but the McMurray Warhawks have their own band. It's not a real big one, but there's about 35, 40 kids in their band. And, you know, it does make for a better environment when you're able to bring out the drums and the horns for football action. So coming out to kick for the Pirates is going to be Charlie Fournier, number 14. Back deep to receive for the Warhawks is going to be number 22, D. Robinson, and number 7, Darren Boston. Fournier having a discussion with one of the officials. And so the Pirates have snatched the momentum back away from the Warhawks. Let's see if the defense can keep up their end of the bargain here like they did on the opening possession for the Warhawks. Fournier gets his foot into it. It's a nice high kick. Robinson's going to field it around the 6. He's up over the 10, 20, 25, and he's going to get knocked down about the 28 by number 39, Aiden O'Connell. Check that. They're going to make it the 28-yard line. 13:27 remaining here in the third quarter. Warhawks will come out of the huddle into formation from the sideline. Dexter Weibel, the quarterback. Cameron Session in as the running back. 3 receivers here on the near side, 1 at the top of the formation. The snap flipped out to Session. He's spun down from behind and out of bounds by number 54 of the Pirates, Blake Corcoran. Give him a gain of 2 yards to the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 8. 13-19 and counting on the clock. Weibel, Session beside him. There's a snap they hand to Session going right, and he'll meet the Pirate defensive line right at the line of scrimmage, leading the charge, number 90, Noah Clarkson, the guest on our SU Football Weekly this past Wednesday, which I'll go on ahead and tout that you should tune in next Wednesday at 6 o'clock on SHN Sports. We'll talk about this game extensively with Coach Austin. Weibel with Session beside him, 2 receivers either side of the formation. Pirates in a 3-man front. There's the snap. Weibel drops straight back. Going deep down the left sideline. He's got Lovely open. And Eli Norris able to save a touchdown as Lovely only had Norris to get by. Norris able to pull his jersey and keep him from getting any further than the 26-yard line of the Pirates. 12-18 and counting. Weibel in Session quickly. They'll hand to Session fast, and he gets lit up. There's a penalty flag in the secondary, but great play there by number 54 of the Pirates, Blake Corcoran, as he comes in and sees the hole and fills it. Session didn't know what to do except go backwards. They're going to say no game, but the penalty flag is going to go against the Pirates. Probably a holding of some kind since it was out on the edge there, but it's hard to call a hold on a run play. Was that too many men on the field was the call. They'll hand the Session coming this way, and he'll cut up on the hashes and carry it up near the 20 or the 15 rather. They're going to mark him at the 16, but that's enough for a first down. The Warhawks looking to answer that score by the Pirates. Hand off to Session straight ahead. He's got a crease, and he carries it inside the 5 to the 1, where it'll be first and goal for the Warhawks with 11:35. And they're quickly back up to the line of scrimmage, and Weibel is going to go straight ahead. But there's a penalty flag down. That's going to be a false start against the Warhawks. And the fact that they were in a hurry is going to cost them here. Is instead of being first and goal from the 1, it's going to be first and goal from the 6 after that penalty is assessed. And it gives the Pirates an opportunity to try to gather themselves and try to get a stop here. Clock wound at 11:28 and counting. Now joining Weibel in the backfield is D. Robinson. Weibel takes the snap. He'll hand to Robinson straight ahead. He's finding his way forward, and he lunges. It's going to be down at the 1. It's going to be second down and goal. He lunged forward. He got the ball across the goal line, but if his knee was down before the ball broke the plane, according to the side judge, and so it's going to be second and goal from the 1. Robinson, the running back, with Weibel. And they got a little bit of a heavy set here. One receiver split out top of the formation. Weibel will take and hand to Session, and he'll break through the tackle of number 11, Peyton Ludeman, for a touchdown Warhawks. And so it's 27-17 now after that touchdown. Point after attempt coming up. Mendoza in to attempt that extra point. Good snap. The hold's down. The kick is up. And it is good. It's 28-17 now. The Pirates able to get a quick stop and get the ball back and score here early in the third, but on their next possession, the Warhawks are able to move it down the field pretty easily to get a 28-17 lead. There's still 10:33 remaining here in the third quarter. Again, I apologize to anyone who was watching the game when the stream dropped in the first half. We've reset a new stream, and hopefully you're tuned in here. Not sure. The Pirates are huddled on the sideline here, as well as the Warhawks. We'll see who comes out to return the kick for Southwestern. This could be a long second half if the offenses are going to be moving the ball like they just did in the last two possessions. Mendoza to kick off for the Warhawks. Back deep to receive is going to be Castilleja and Jaquan Marion. Wind is blowing. It's not heavy wind, but it is blowing into Mendoza's face here. If I were to guess, I'd say it's less than a 5-mile-an-hour wind, which in Abilene is a little odd. It's usually very windy here. Part of the southern part of the Great Plains of the North American continent. And there's the kick. Marion fields it and steps out of bounds at the 2. That is not a wise play. It will be Pirate football at the 2-yard line with 10:33. You know, Eli Norris, normally the kick returner, he took had gotten hurt at some point. I'm not sure what the injury was. He's still playing defensively, but they've removed him from special teams. And Jaquan Marion, not typically the returner, had a little bit of a mistake there. Gilpin has his back against the goal line on first down. He's joined by Oken in the backfield. Ocon. They'll hand to Ocon going right. He'll carry it up over the 5, cuts out at the 7 to about the 9 before he's tackled by number 24, Xavier Gale. Pretty good gain of about 7 yards for Ocon. Pirates will huddle up. Second down in about 3.5 yards. Pirates need to get to the 12 for a first down. Ocon and Gilpin having a little discussion there in the backfield. Gilpin takes the snap, fakes to Ocon, flips it out, intended for number 85 over the middle, Joey Robinson. Pass a little bit out of his reach, going to bring up third down. Ball moved up to the 9 by the referee, where it belongs. 2 receivers here on the near side of the formation for Gilpin. Ocon, the running back. There's a snap. Gilpin follows Ocon, then cuts back the other direction. Tucks it under and cuts up at about the 16. He's going to carry it to about the 14. That's going to be a first down, Pirates. Good headsy play by Landry Gilpin as he started to his right and saw there was nothing there and used his speed to get back the other direction and cut up field and gain enough for that first down. 9:25 and counting on the clock. Ocon remains the running back with Gilpin. 2 receivers top of the formation along with a tight end. Huerta split out here on the near side. Gilpin fakes to Ocon, rolls to his right, has to sprint out looking downfield, gets a completion to Ethan Powell, who spins and carries up near the 40 before he's forced out of bounds by number 15, Jaden Witter. And that'll be a first down, Pirates. They're going to mark him where at? Looks like they're going to give him the 37-yard line before they say he was forced out of bounds by Witter. 8:55 on the clock. Not moving because he went out of bounds. Gianni Taisegwe comes in at running back for Landry Gilpin. There's the snap. Gilpin looking downfield. Has Castilleja open and a completion into Warhawk territory near the 45. They're going to give him the 46, first down, Pirates. Clock moving with 8:39 and counting. We'll see if Taisegwe will remain the running back for Gilpin. Gilpin moves Castilleja in the formation. Now there's 2 receivers either side of the formation. 8 seconds on the play clock. Gilpin takes the snap, drops straight back. Steps up into the pocket, releases to Castilleja. Off his hands, it's intercepted at the 25, 30, 35, 40. Coming in and trying to strip that ball was Huerta, but able to hang on to it is Coriel Fillmore, and the Warhawks have the football in Pirate territory at the 49. Unfortunate set of events there as Gilpin hit Castilleja. It was a little bit tall, but it bounced off Castilleja's hand and off of his hand into the hands of Coriel Fillmore, who returned it back to his own 49 is where they're going to mark it. Weibel with the running back Caleb Wright. It'll be the first time I've seen Caleb Wright today. 2 receivers on either side of the formation for the Warhawks. Pirate defense going to have to step up once again with 8:03 remaining here in the third quarter. Weibel takes the snap, fakes to the running back, flips it out into the flat. It's incomplete. Intended for number 11, Kuykendall. Out there on the coverage, number 11 for the Pirates, Peyton Ludeman. Second down and 10. Wright remains the running back for Weibel. You got stacked receivers on either side of the formation. Weibel drops straight back, looking down the right side. Century tried to jump up and get a piece of it, unable to. Pass intended for Motton there on the coverage for the Pirates is going to be Peyton Ludeman. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. The clock will stop with 7:51 remaining in the third quarter. Looks like the Warhawks are going to change their formation. Instead of stacking the receivers on either side, they're going to split them out a little bit. Weibel looks to the sideline for any audibles. He'll drop straight back. Flushed out to his right, flips it into the flat, and the reception is made by number 4, Motton. He's going to be shy of the first down by about 1.5 yards. It's going to bring up 4th down in the decision time for the Warhawks. They want to just pin the Pirates back, or are they going to go for it? Looks like they're going to go for it. Caleb Wright remains the running back. 4th and about 1.5 yards. Weibel tries to call him offsides with a hard count. Looks to the sideline for the play call. Barks out the cadence. There's the snap. He'll hand to Wright. Tries to get skinny and lunge forward, and he does get up to the 40 for a first down. Warhawks there on the stop. It's going to be Jay Hanneth, 6'2", defensive end out of College Station, Texas. 1st and 10, Warhawks on the 40 with 7:08. They lead 28-17. Clock moving. Play clock down to 18 seconds for Weibel. Weibel drops straight back. Down the seam as a receiver, and the catch is made. He's going to be tackled at the 1-yard line by number 23, Jackson Reese. That reception made by Montrell Motton out of Baytown. 1st and goal from the 1 for the Warhawks, and they look to extend this lead. 6:38 and counting. New running back in the formation is Annius Gray. They'll hand to Gray, and he'll be stonewalled at the goal line by the Pirate defense. Leading the way, Alec Gomez. They're going to maybe even give him a loss of 1 yard to the 2. 2nd and goal. Yeah, that Pirate D is going to have to dig deep here. Try to force a field goal attempt. D. Robinson into the game now as the running back for Weibel. 2 receivers on the far side of the formation. They'll hand to Robinson coming right, and he's going to be stuffed. Again, Jackson Reese coming up with Peyton Ludeman. Also there, number 93, John Guerrero. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Big play here for the Pirate defense. Clock still moving at 5:35 and counting. D. Robinson, the running back, with Weibel. 2 receivers top of the formation, a tight end and an H-back on this side. Weibel will fake to Robinson and break the tackle of Gomez and get in for the score. It is now 34-17 Warhawks. Point after attempt pending. Mendoza comes in to attempt the point after. Snap hold is down. The kick is up. And it is now 35-17 with 5:18 remaining. We'll take a quick break here on SHN Sports, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Southwestern University Football Weekly would like to thank the following corporate sponsors for making this broadcast possible: Antioch, Georgetown, Chapel Realty Group, Roger Chapel, Chick-fil-A, Chisholm Trail Pediatrics, CJ's Catering, Hewlett Chevrolet Buick Volkswagen, Double Dave's Pizza, Eagles Wings Home Services, First Texas Bank, Gary Brown CPA, Georgetown Commercial Properties, Georgetown Shirt Company, Georgetown Title, Grooveline Productions, HEB, Hello Georgetown, John F. Lewis CPA, Mighty Fine, Minuteman Press Waterboy Graphics, Primerica Financial Solutions Derek McGill, Ross and Champion CPAs, Rudy's, St. David's Georgetown Hospital, Schlotzsky's, Sheraton Austin Georgetown Hotel and Conference Center, Stephanie Featherstone State Farm, Upstream Investment Partners Scott Olson, Whataburger, and Wolf Ranch. Be sure to thank these local businesses for sponsoring your Southwestern Pirates. Southwestern University.
Welcome back to Abilene, where Mendoza's getting ready to kick off after that last Warhawk touchdown, extending the lead to 35-17. He'll get his foot into it. It's going to be fielded by Norris around the 10. He'll carry straight ahead to the 15, 20, 25. He'll spin his way to about the 28, where he'll be knocked down by number 19, Caleb Henley. The Pirate offense going to need to answer here, down by 18 points with about 5 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Plenty of football to be played, but Pirates are going to have to clamp down defensively, prevent this Warhawk offense from continuing to move the ball. Jaquan Marion comes out as the running back for Landry Gilpin. 3 receivers top of the formation. Ethan Powell alone here on the near side. Gilpin takes a snap, rolls to his right. He hits number 28, Jeremiah Richardson, for a gain of about 3 yards to about the 31. It'll be second down and about 7 for the Pirates. Pirates will break the huddle. Marion will remain the running back, and they'll flip the formation. 3 receivers on the near side this time. Avalier, the lone receiver at the top. Gilpin takes the snap, backs up, rolls to his left. Down the field, Huerta was open, had a step, and it was just right there off his fingertips, unable to bring it in. Number 24, Xavier Gale, there defensively for the Warhawks. It's going to be third down and about 7 yards. Pirates need to get to the 38-yard line for a first down. 4:28 on the clock as it stopped after the incompletion to Huerta. Marion remains the running back. Powell, Costilleja here on the near side. There's a snap. Gilpin drops straight back. Looks down that right sideline. Ethan Powell with a one-handed grab at midfield and brings it. He's tackled around the 48-yard line by Christopher Baker, but nice catch by Ethan Powell. Pirates huddle with the clock moving at 4:17. Jaquan Marion remains the running back for Landry Gilpin. 2 receivers split out on either side of the formation for the Pirates. Gilpin takes the snap, rolls to his right. Got a penalty flag down. Gilpin spins back the other way, and just too much pressure. He's able to flip it out. He was outside of the pocket, and he threw the pass to avoid the sack beyond the line of scrimmage, but it looks like there might have been a hold. And that is what the call is against the Pirates. And so that'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul from the line of scrimmage. They're going to mark that off. It's going to make it still first down, but it'll be 1st and 20. Ball going to be now at the Pirate 42-yard line. Gilpin instructs his team in the huddle. They break the huddle. Jaquan Marion, the running back. Ethan Powell here on the near side. 3 receivers, top of the formation. Gilpin takes the snap, rolls to his right, flips it out to Marion. He's at the 45-50, 45-40. He gets the first down and then some inside the 30 before he's dragged down around the 27. Nice design play by the Pirates as Gilpin rolled to his right. Marion released, and he had nothing but green there for a good 10 or 12 yards, and then all the rest was extra effort by Jaquan Marion. First down, Pirates. Pirates in a huddle. Clock moving with 3:28. Marion has a discussion with Gilpin in the backfield. Two receivers here on the near side, along with a tight end. Ethan Powell alone at the top of the formation. They'll send Marion in motion. Now an empty set. Pass behind, double pass. Incomplete. There was a double pass, one to Cam Collins, and then Collins threw it downfield to Joey Robinson, but that pass from Collins was a little bit low. Robinson still had an opportunity at it, unable to haul it in. Second down and 10 now. Clock stopped at 3:04. Remaining here in the third quarter. Two receivers either side of the formation for Gilpin. Jaquan Marion, the running back. There's the snap. Gilpin drops back, has to spin to roll out, and he just too much pressure from number 24, Xavier Gale. As soon as Gilpin spun, Gale was waiting on him, and it's a big loss for the Pirates on that sack all the way back to the Warhawk 45. The Pirates need to get down to the 18-yard line for a first down. It's third and very long. About 27, 28 yards to go for the first down. About two down territory in this situation. You get about half of it, you may decide to go for it. It would be in Will Herbst's range if you are able to get about half of it. Gilpin drops back, rolls to his right, scrambles, and he's going to get sacked for a loss of about a yard to number 20, Brendan Torrance, coming up to make that tackle. So it's fourth and very long, and out come the punting unit. So Will Herbst will come in to punt. Warhawks going to send back to return number 7, Darren Boston. We'll see if the Pirates can at least pin them back here. Herbst had an excellent punt that pinned them on the 3 earlier in the first half. Another great punt from Herbst. And it's going to roll out about the 8-yard line. It's another good punt from Will Herbst. He was a player to watch pre-conference, and you see why, as he's a weapon on special teams for Southwestern. 1:26 remaining, Warhawk football. They're up big, 35-17. Pirate defense out, ready to go. Weibel, the quarterback, he has in the backfield with him number 31, Aeneas Gray, out of San Antonio. Two receivers here on the near side, one on the far side of the formation. There's the snap. They're going to hand to the running back. He's in the open up the seam, 25-30, 35-40. He's got some speed, 40, 35, 30. He's going to be run down from behind. That was Gray on that carry, and that's Kadari Issa able to get him from behind and bring him down around the 17-yard line of the Pirates with 1:11 remaining in the quarter. And the Pirates got their back against the wall here. Still a lot of football to be played. Another minute in this quarter and a whole other quarter. Weibel with Gray at running back. He'll take the snap, and they'll hand to Gray again straight ahead. He's going to be cut down near the line of scrimmage by Peyton Ludeman, number 11. They're going to give him a gain of about 3 yards to the 14. Just under a minute and counting on the clock. Cameron Session now the running back for Weibel. They're going to hand the session going that left side, and he's going to get wrapped up around the ankles by number 54, Blaine Corkin, and he's going to drop him for a loss of maybe a half yard, make it third down. Clock still moving with 24 seconds here in the third quarter. Coming in at running back is going to be D. Robinson for the Warhawks. It looks like they're going to let the quarter in, and we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back here on SHN Sports. Stay tuned for the fourth quarter of the Pirates versus the McMurray Warhawks. We'll be back in a minute.
Southwestern University Football Weekly would like to thank the following corporate sponsors for making this broadcast possible: Antioch, Georgetown, Chapel Realty Group, Roger Chapel, Chick-fil-A, Chisholm Trail Pediatrics, CJ's Catering, Hewlett Chevrolet Buick Volkswagen, Double Dave's Pizza, Eagles Wings Home Services, First Texas Bank, Gary Brown CPA, Georgetown Commercial Properties, Georgetown Shirt Company, Georgetown Title, Groove Line Productions, HEB, Hello Georgetown, John F. Lewis CPA, Mighty Fine, Minuteman Press Waterboy Graphics, Primerica Financial Solutions Derek McGill, Ross and Champion CPAs, Rudy's, St. David's Georgetown Hospital, Schlotzsky's, Sheraton Austin Georgetown Hotel and Conference Center, Stephanie Featherstone State Farm, Upstream Investment Partners Scott Olson, Whataburger, and Wolf Ranch. Be sure to thank these local businesses for sponsoring your Southwestern Pirates.
Welcome back to Abilene. It's now third and about 8 yards as we open the fourth quarter for the Warhawks. Just an H-back right in front of Weibel right now. And they'll send him to the left side of the formation. Weibel takes the snap, decides to run straight ahead. He breaks through a couple of tackles. He's going to be stopped short of the line to gain, about a yard short. Looked like there might have been a hold in there, but no call made. It's going to be fourth down and about a yard and a half. Decision time for the Warhawks. Are they going to send out Mendoza for a field goal to try to make it 38-17, putting the Pirates down 3 touchdowns, or will they try to add even more to their lead here? Looks like they're going to let the play clock wind down and probably burn a timeout here. Play clock down to about 6 seconds. And so they do call a timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. Stay tuned. Welcome back as Weibel and the Warhawk offense come from the sideline into formation. D. Robinson, the running back. Fourth down and about a yard. The Pirates need a stop here really badly. It's a heavy formation for the Warhawks. Weibel will hand a session, and he'll find a crease on the left side. He'll be cut down by number 21, Quan Jones, but not before he picks up the first down inside the 5 to about the 4. A little bit of discussion going on. with the referees. Looks like there may be a penalty flag down. Illegal substitution against the Pirates. So they'll negate that play and take the yardage for a first down. Will the Warhawks? Well, that's what it looks like they'll do. The penalty flag occurred before the snap. No, they're going to decline the penalty and give the first down on the carry from Session. Check that, D. Robinson. So Robinson will remain the running back with Weibel, the quarterback. Tight formation again. Weibel takes the snap, hands to Robinson straight ahead. Corkin there, along with a few other Pirates, led by number 90, Noah Clarkson. And they'll actually force a loss on the play of about 1.5 yards. Second and goal for the Warhawks. Weibel with Robinson in the backfield. 2 receivers on the near side, 2 on the far side of the formation. Trying to spread the Pirates out. Clock moving at 13:17 remaining in the game. Weibel takes the snap, hands to Robinson straight ahead, and the Pirates are there to eat it up. Cause a loss of about 4 yards. Leading the charge there again, Blaine Corkin, number 54. It's going to be third down now for the Warhawks. Third and goal, and the ball all the way back to the 11 now. Warhawks come out in an empty set as they spread Robinson to the slot. There's going to be a timeout, Pirates. With 12:41, we'll go on ahead and stay here with the broadcast. Pirates looking to get a big stop here. They need a momentum shift. Thought they had it to open the third as they stopped the Warhawks on their opening drive of the third, forced a punt, had a short field, were able to drive down and get a touchdown to cut into the lead, making it 28-17. But the Warhawks able to march down on their next possession to take a 35-17 lead. That's where we are now, and the Warhawks looking to try to add more to that here on third and goal. Pirates in need of it, the very least forcing a field goal attempt. Kind of an empty set for Weibel. He takes the snap, decides to run forward, then backs out, looking to throw, trying to get the edge. He's going to get ridden out of bounds by the Pirates, number 30, Micah Justice, around the 4-yard line, bringing up fourth down. And so the Warhawks will bring out Mendoza for a field goal attempt. Clock will be moving at 12:30 and counting. Snap is there, hold is down, the kick is up. And it is good. It is a 38-17 lead, and the Pirates are down a cool 21 points. And you know what's in front of you. 3 touchdowns, 3-point after attempts to knot it up. But you also have to prevent the Warhawks from crossing that goal line or kicking a field goal. We'll take a quick break and hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. Stay tuned for the remainder of the fourth quarter.
Southwestern University Football Weekly would like to thank the following corporate sponsors for making this broadcast possible: Antioch, Georgetown, Chapel Realty Group, Roger Chapel, Chick-fil-A, Chisholm Trail Pediatrics, CJ's Catering, Hewlett Chevrolet Buick Volkswagen, Double Dave's Pizza, Eagles Wings Home Services, First Texas Bank, Gary Brown CPA, Georgetown Commercial Properties, Georgetown Shirt Company, Georgetown Title, Groove Line Productions, HEB, Hello Georgetown, John F. Lewis CPA, Mighty Fine, Minuteman Press Waterboy Graphics, Primerica Financial Solutions, Derek McGill. Ross and Champion CPAs. Rudy's. St. David's Georgetown Hospital. Schlotsky's. Sheraton Austin Georgetown Hotel and Conference Center. Stephanie Featherstone State Farm. Upstream Investment Partners Scott Olson. Whataburger.
Welcome back. Mendoza kicks the ball deeply into the end zone and will not be returnable for the Pirates. So they'll take the ball on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 with 12:05 remaining in the ball game. 21-point deficit ahead of them. We'll see what they can do offensively here. Pirates have been explosive at times offensively this year. We've also been able to move the ball steadily down the field. Can ill afford to eat up too much time moving the ball, however. Gianni Tasegi in the backfield with Landry Gilpin. 3 receivers here on the near side. Gilpin takes the snap, moves to his right. Sets up. He's got a man open over the middle. Castilleja, they had 2 defenders close on him as the ball arrived. Pass a little bit too long. Falls incomplete for a 2nd down. Clock will stop at 11:55. Pirates will be in the huddle. They'll break that huddle. Taisegi, the running back, with 3 receivers here on the near side for Landry Gilpin, the quarterback. Ethan Powell alone at the top of the formation. Gilpin takes the snap, rolls to his right, hits Castilleja in the flat. He'll cut up at the 30, up near the 34, close to the 35. They're going to give him the 34. It's about a yard and a half, maybe a yard shy of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and 1. Ovalle kind of a little bit tender getting off the field. Like Travis Moore came into the game, number 17. He'll take over at quarterback. Taisegi, the running back. Moore finds a little bit of a crease and lunges for the 1st down. They're going to give him just beyond the 35, which is what he needed. They're actually going to mark him at the 36. The Warhawks shifted to the center when they saw Moore come to the line of scrimmage and get under center. They knew what was coming, but he was able to find a crease there on the right side of the center, between the center and guard. Picks up the 1st down. Clock moving, 10:54. Taisegi, the running back, with Landry Gilpin in the backfield. There's the snap. Gilpin drops straight back. Sees the lane, cuts up, moves to the sideline. Wanted to throw it to Cam Collins, but Collins had reverted from a receiver to a blocker, thinking that Gilpin was going to run the ball. And ball falls incomplete, 2nd down. Clock stopped at 10:38 in the ball game. Jaquan Marion back in the game at running back. 3 receivers top of the formation. 1 here on the near side. Gilpin takes the snap, drops straight back, flips it in the flat to Marion, who makes an incredible one-handed catch, and he's spun down around the 40-yard line, so a gain of about 4 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6. And you got to think the Pirates are in 4-down territory probably for the rest of the game here, as they need to possess the football and get points to come out of this with a victory. Marion will remain the running back. 3 receivers here on the near side for Landry Gilpin, 1 at the top of the formation. There's the snap. Gilpin rolls to his right. Goes down the right sideline for Castilleja, who comes down with it. They're going to say he caught it out of bounds, though. He couldn't get a foot down. He had to go up high to make that reception. A good effort by Austin Castilleja. Just couldn't get that foot in bounds. There defensively for the Warhawks, number 24, Xavier Gale, who moves pretty good for a linebacker. You've seen him in coverage several times today. So it's 4th and 6, and Will Herbst will come out for the Pirates. Back deep to return is going to be Darren Boston for the Warhawks. Pirates have been known to pull out a little bit of a trick play here or there. It looks like we're going to have a delay of game called against the Pirates. Well, unlikely. Well, that will result in them unlikely trying to attempt a fake punt of some kind. It was 4th and 6. Now it's 4th and 11. Clock moving at 9:45 remaining in the ball game. Snap is good. Herbst takes his time, decides he's going to tuck it and run. He's going to pick up the first down at midfield. Excellent play by Herbst. He did that earlier in the year against Cal Lutheran when he saw the special teams for the Cal Lu turn their back on him, and the same thing happened here, and he decided to use his athleticism to pick up a first down. I mentioned that, there's probably 4-down territory for the rest of the game, and even when you run Will Herbst out there in a punt formation, that doesn't mean that they're not going to go for it. Brandon Jennings now in at running back. Gilpin takes the snap, rolls to his right, sets up, has to roll more to his right. Had a pass intended for number 21, Aiden Huerta, but is a little bit behind him, and defender kind of grabbed his helmet a little bit, but no call on that. 9:10 on the clock. It'll stop on the incompletion. 2nd down for the Pirates at midfield. Pirates break the huddle. Brandon Jennings, the running back, 2 receivers either side of the formation. Landry Gilpin looks over the defense. Takes the snap, drops straight back. Airs it out on the sideline. It's going to be intercepted. Pass intended for Richardson, but there waiting and picking that pass off is Brendan Torrance, the 6-footer out of San Diego, California. He'll return it into Pirate territory where the Warhawks will take over with 8:58. They'll have it on the Pirate 40-yard line. No, it looks like they're going to put it at the 47. The Pirates need some kind of turnover at this point. A quick stop. Weigel, the quarterback, with number 31, Gray, in the backfield. Weigel drops straight back. Pass intended for number 12. Very short. That receiver is Dwaylon Shepard. There on the coverage, Camden Terry, number 0 for the Pirates. That'll stop the clock with 8:51, making it 2nd down. Gray will remain the running back for the Warhawks. Weibel, the quarterback. 2 receivers. The top of the formation, 2 on here on the near side. Weibel takes the snap, sets up, throws right away to the inside receiver. It's going to be complete to number 80, Jalen Promesi, for a gain of about 6. Make it 5, 3rd down. Ball marked at the 42. Weibel and Gray in the backfield for the Warhawks on this 3rd down. Pirates showing like they may blitz. Weibel looks for an audible. Barks his cadence, takes the snap straight back. Got a receiver open down the seam. That was number 80, who it was intended for, Promesi, but he didn't want to take that hit from the safety that was coming his way. Number 32 for the Pirates. Well, they can't be 32. It was 23, Jackson Terry. I got a little dyslexic on that one. 8:03 remaining here in the ball game. Back to receive this punt, Austin Costilleja and J.J. Slack. Garrett Hannon, the Warhawk punter. We have a penalty flag down way, way back. It's going to be a delay of game. They'll move them back 5 yards. The line of scrimmage now at the Pirate 47. Clock still at 8:03. The snap goes over Hannon's head. He's able to pick it up. He's at the 25, and the Pirates able to converge on him right around the 25-yard line there. Peyton Ludeman and Bernard Century on the stop. Pirates need some plays like that to go their way. With 7:51, they have the football now deep in Warhawk territory. Big opportunity here for the offense to get a little momentum going, cut into this 21-point lead. Jaquan Marion will be the running back for Landry Gilpin. Pirates will come out in that traditional spread, 2 receivers either side of the formation. There's the snap, fake to Marion. Gilpin goes back to his left. Down deep on the left corner, they complete it to Jeremiah Richardson as he goes out of bounds at the 7-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, Pirates. Nice pass there from Gilpin, and even nicer reception by Richardson there on the sideline to corral that in before he goes out of bounds. Pirates will break the huddle. Jaquan Marion, the running back. 3 receivers here on the near side of the formation. Ethan Powell alone at the top. Gilpin takes the snap. Hands to Marion going the other way. He cuts up. Touchdown, Pirates. Pirates will cut into that 38-17 lead and cut it to 38-23 with 7:16 remaining here in the game. Point after attempt coming up from Will Herbst. So it'll be just a 2-possession game regardless of what happens on this PAT. But you want Herbst to go on ahead and knock this through. And I wonder, will the Pirates try an onside here on this next kick? Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. 38-24 with 7:16 remaining. We'll take a quick break here on SHN Sports. We'll be back momentarily. Stay tuned for the remainder of this game.
Southwestern University Football Weekly would like to thank the following corporate sponsors for making this broadcast possible: Antioch, Georgetown, Chapel Realty Group, Roger Chapel, Chick-fil-A, Chisholm Trail Pediatrics, CJ's Catering, Hewlett Chevrolet Buick Volkswagen, Double Dave's Pizza, Eagles Wings Home Services, First Texas Bank, Gary Brown CPA, Georgetown Commercial Properties, Georgetown Shirt Company, Georgetown Title, Grooveline Productions, HEB, Hello Georgetown, John F. Lewis CPA, Mighty Fine, Minuteman Press Waterboy Graphics, Primerica Financial Solutions Derek McGill, Ross and Champion CPAs, Rudy's, St. David's Georgetown Hospital, Schlotzsky's, Sheraton Austin Georgetown Hotel and Conference Center, Stephanie Featherstone State Farm, Upstream Investment Partners Scott Olson, Whataburger, and Wolf Ranch. Be sure to thank these local businesses for sponsoring your Southwestern Pirates.
Welcome back to Abilene. It's 7:16 remaining in this ball game. The Pirates have just cut into the Warhawk lead. It's now 38-24. Charlie Fournier coming out for the kickoff. We'll see if the Pirates try some kind of squib kick or onside here. And it is a short kick, and it's going to be fielded. The Warhawks had their hands team out there, and they're Zachary Wood, number 10, able to haul it in for the Warhawks right around the 48-yard line. Pretty good onside attempt by Fournier. It was just a great effort by the Warhawks, Zachary Wood, to haul it in and maintain possession. They're actually going to give him give the Warhawks possession of the football in Pirate territory at the 49-yard line. Weibel will be joined in the backfield by Aeneas Gray. Nope, they're going to pull him out instead and send in Cameron Session. Weibel will have three receivers at the top of his formation. A single receiver, Jermond DeLovely, here on the near side. There's the snap. They're going to hand to Session, going to his right. Not much there, but he's able to dance his way forward for a gain of about 2. Noah Clarkson getting up off the bottom of that pile for the Pirates. It looks like somebody is injured as well for Southwestern. He was in on that play, and that was Malik McDonald, big defensive end, number 92. He's sitting up at least. Warhawks are going to huddle here on the sideline. It's going to be 2nd and 9. The clock is stopped at 6:59 for the official timeout. Pirates need to get a quick stop here if they're able. McDonald able to get up quickly, get off the field under his own power. Coming in at running back is D. Robinson for Weibel. Clock now moving under 7 minutes. Three receivers here on the near side. Weibel takes the snap, flips it out to number 22, Robinson. He's going to be wrestled down by Blaine Corkin, shy of the line needed for a first down for the Warhawks. They're going to mark him at the 42-yard line. It's 3rd and 3. Robinson remains the running back for Weibel. They'll have an H-back up near the line of scrimmage in this formation. Three receivers. Or check that, 2 receivers here on the near side, 1 at the top of the formation. Snap, they're going to hand to Robinson straight ahead. Ludeman there to wrap him up, but he may have gotten enough for the first down. And they're going to give it to him. Noah Clarkson also there for the Pirates. They're going to give the line of scrimmage the 39. Cameron Session, the running back now for Weibel. Warhawks eating up as much of that play clock as they can each play. There's the snap. They're going to hand to Session straight ahead. And Noah Clarkson there on the stop, along with Blaine Corkin. Clock down to 5:25. It's 2nd down and 10. 30 seconds on the play clock. It'll be under 4 minutes before this play is snapped. Or under 5 minutes, rather. There's the snap. Pass to Lovely, and he breaks a tackle or two and spins his way inside the 25 to the 24, where he's tackled by Peyton Ludeman. And the Warhawks retain possession and the ability to continue to burn clock. It's 4:55 and counting. Weibel with the running back Cameron Session in the backfield. 2 receivers top of the formation. There's the snap. They're going to hand to Session. He moves to the right, carries up near the 20 where he stopped. Number 93 there on the play, John Guerrero. Gain of 3. Play clock to 25. Game clock at 4:09 and counting. D. Robinson now back in at running back for Weibel. Weibel will have two receivers to his right. There's the snap. He'll fake to Robinson, throw it on a deep out, caught by Lovely. Shy of the line needed for a first down by about a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd and short. Play clock at 28 seconds. Game clock at 3:30 and counting. Pirates need some kind of turnover here, some kind of big play to ignite them here late. Robinson remains the running back for Weibel. They're going to give it to him straight ahead, and the Pirate defense stands tall, stiffens its neck, and forces a 4th down. And the Pirates will burn a timeout here with 3:05 to see what they can do to stop this. We'll take a quick break. Stay tuned. We'll be back momentarily.
Southwestern University Football Weekly would like to thank the following corporate sponsors for making this broadcast possible: Antioch, Georgetown, Chapel Realty Group, Roger Chapel, Chick-fil-A, Chisholm Trail Pediatrics, CJ's Catering, Hewlett Chevrolet Buick Volkswagen, Double Dave's Pizza, Eagles Wings Home Services, First Texas Bank, Gary Brown CPA, Georgetown Commercial Properties, Georgetown Shirt Company, Georgetown Title, Groove Line Productions, HEB, Hello Georgetown, John F. Lewis CPA, Mighty Fine, Minuteman Press Waterboy Graphics, Primerica Financial Solutions Derek McGill, Ross and Champion CPAs, Rudy's, St. David's Georgetown Hospital, Schlotzsky's, Sheraton Austin Georgetown Hotel and Conference Center, Stephanie Featherstone State Farm, Upstream Investment Partners Scott Olson, Whataburger, and Wolf Ranch. Be sure to thank these local businesses for sponsoring your Southwestern Pirates.
Mendoza in to attempt a field goal here on 4th down. The snap hold, the kick is up, and it is good. Really? That looked like it might have been wide right, but they're going to give him the field goal. It's a 41-24 score now with 2:59 remaining in the ball game, and that really puts the Pirates behind a. Oh, there's a penalty flag down. A couple of flags down. Let's see what the call is here. There's a long discussion by the referees. Hopefully they'll force either a re-kick. They'll take those points off the board because, as I was about to say, the Pirates were down 14. Now they're down 17. That's a big difference between 2 and 3 possessions, especially with as little time left on the game clock as there is. And they're going to discuss it with Coach Austin. So there's a face mask called against the Warhawks. So they will take those points off the board, looks like. And force a decision for the Warhawks. Will they attempt another field goal here on 4th and very long, or will they try to punt it and pin the Pirates deep? If you're setting up for a field goal here, you're looking at probably a 47-yard attempt by Mendoza. And it looks like it's going to be another attempt by Mendoza. The coaching staff certainly has confidence in his leg from this distance. Looks like the hold's going to be set at the 37, so a 47-yard attempt by Mendoza. A much longer attempt here. Snap is good. The hold down, the kick up. And it is still good. It is a 41-24 game with 2:52 remaining here in the game. We'll go on ahead and stay here with the broadcast as we wind down the minutes here in the fourth. I want to ask that those of you tuned in, make sure you tune in Wednesday to SU Football Weekly, presented by Sheridan Austin Georgetown Hotel and Conference Center. We'll get an opportunity to talk to Coach Austin about the results of this week's game as well as the upcoming game for the Pirates. Mendoza will come out to kick off for the Warhawks. Back deep to receive for the Pirates is going to be Eli Norris and Austin Castilleja. Warhawks taking their time in the huddle. Play clock down to about 15 seconds. They still got plenty of time to get this kickoff. Pirates need a big return here if they can get one. Deep kick is going to go over Elijah Norris's head out of the back of the end zone for a touchback, so the Pirates will have it on the 25-yard line with 2:52. Down 17 points. Jaquan Marion will come out as the running back for the Pirates. Landry Gilpin will remain the quarterback. Three receivers here on the near side to Gilpin's right. One receiver at the top of the formation to Gilpin's left. There's the snap. Low snap. Gilpin able to get it up off the turf, tucks it in, rolls to his right, flips it down the sideline looking for Castilleja. Throws it out of bounds as Castilleja was blanketed by Cooper Kahn. Second down. Good thing about that is it does stop the clock at 2:42. Pirates come out in formation. Jaquan Marion, the running back, beside Landry Gilpin. Gilpin drops it back straight. Steps up a little bit. Readjusts, looking downfield, flips it to Ethan Powell near the line to gain for a first down. They're going to say he does have the first down at the 35-yard line, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock at 2:30. Well, I thought he stepped out of bounds. They've wound the clock. Gilpin takes the snap, drops back, moves to his left, looking downfield, and pass knocked down. We have a penalty flag down right around the 45-yard line in the area where Ladarius Rucker was covering Aiden Huerta. It's going to be a penalty against the Warhawks. That'll give the Pirates a first down. Line of scrimmage now the 45-yard line. 2:09 on the clock. Jaquan Marion, the running back, Gilpin, the quarterback, Travis Moore in at the slot receiver spot. Gilpin takes the snap, rolls to his right, hits Marion in the flat. He's going to get wrapped up pretty quickly after a gain of about a yard by number 16, Ladarian Hall. Check that, make it 15. Timothy Leatherman on the stop. Marion remains the running back for Gilpin. Gilpin takes the snap, drops straight back, moves to his left. Had Jeremiah Richardson there, but he kind of tried to look around to where to run before the ball got there, and he's unable to haul it in. It's going to stop the clock at 1:34, third down and 9. We're going to have a timeout, officials timeout. Looks like we have an injured player. The Pirates will move to the sideline to talk with the coaching staff. We'll stay here with the broadcast as we wind down the final minutes of this game. And hopefully Coach Austin will come up and do a post-game interview with us. We'll see. The road games, it's sometimes difficult to get him to come up as he's, dealing with getting the team off the field and talking about the game, preparing them for the next week as well. Starting as soon as this game ends, the preparation for the next game starts. Third and 9. Pirates will break the huddle on the sideline, come out in formation. Neither the play clock nor the game clock has started. Marion, the running back. Gilpin takes the snap, drops straight back, kind of moves to his left. Pass completed to Costilleja for a first down inside the 30-yard line at the 28. That'll stop the clock at 1:23 to allow the change to get set. Clock now moving at 1:19. Marion, the running back, with Gilpin. 3 receivers to Gilpin's left. Gilpin takes the snap, drops straight back. Steps up in the pocket, tucks to run. Tries to get to the outside 20. He's going to step out of bounds at the 20. So it's a gain of about 7 yards. That'll stop the clock with 1 minute and 1 second. The Pirates just looking to get points here. Maybe an opportunity for an onside kick if they can get a quick touchdown. Marion beside Gilpin in the backfield. Gilpin takes the snap, drops straight back, tries to flip it out to Marion, but it's batted down by big number 43 of the Warhawks, Keyshawn Pratt. It'll bring up a third down with 54.5 seconds remaining on the game clock. Gilpin and Marion look at their play cards as they move from the sideline to formation. Gilpin will move Marion to the other side of the formation. Takes the snap, drops straight back. Receiver on the seam, that's Jeremiah Richardson with a reception inside the 5. He's going to be tackled inbounds. Clock will stop at 47.2 to set the box. And it is now wound 1st and goal Pirates. Marion beside Gilpin. 3 receivers to Gilpin's left. Gilpin takes the snap, rolls to his right, has to get around the edge, fakes the throw, then gets one late to Marion. It's a little bit too tall, out of bounds. Clock stops at 28.1 seconds. It'll be 2nd and goal. Pirates will slow it down a little bit as they have some time. Play clock at 22 seconds. Jaquan Marion to Gilpin's right. There's a snap. Gilpin straight back, flushed out. He's going to be sacked as he tries to spin out. That's number 40, Adante Wilkerson, on the sack. Pirates will take a timeout with 22.2 seconds remaining. They'll have a 3rd and goal from the 15-yard line when the timeout expires. Both teams will huddle on the sideline as they discuss strategy here in the waning moments of today's game. decent crowd here for the McMurray Warhawks. You know, the Pirate faithful travel pretty well, and they did so today. Unfortunately, the Warhawks seized momentum in the second quarter and really haven't relinquished it for the remainder of the game, just briefly at the beginning of the third period. Gilpin and Marion in the backfield. Gilpin takes the snap, drops straight back. Rolls to his right. Sets up, throws deep left. Pass caught for a touchdown to number 1, Cam Collins. And the Pirates up to 30 points now, 41-30 with 11.3 seconds remaining. They'll need to convert this point after here, which will just simply cut it to 10 points. Will Herbst comes in to attempt the point after. Coleman Kerr to hold. Snap, hold, kick is up. It is good. It is a 41-31 score with 11 seconds remaining. The Warhawks will send out their hands unit, as obviously the Pirates are going to try to do some type of onside here. See if they can get their hands on the ball one more time. Well, hope that Coach, as I mentioned, hope that Coach Austin will have an opportunity to come up and speak to us post-game. If not, we'll discuss all there is to discuss about this game coming up on SU Football Weekly this Wednesday. It looks like the Warhawks are going to put basically almost all of their return unit right near the 50-yard line, with Lovely back deep around the 25 for any in-between kick. Charlie Fournier comes in to set up for the onside attempt. Looks like he's going to kick it towards the Southwestern University sideline here. Gets his foot in and gets a nice bounce. It's going to be fielded, however, by the Warhawks' number 4, Montrell Motton. And the Warhawks will just simply come out and run the clock out, more than likely here, with 10.8 seconds remaining in today's ball game. They're holding on to a 10-point lead. This will be their first victory of the season, as well as their first victory in the American Southwest Conference for the season. They'll come out in a bit of a victory formation with a couple of receivers here on the near side. And there's the knee by Weibel. Pirates don't return the favor by burning their timeouts like the Warhawks did to end the first half. And your final score, 41-31, McMurray on top of Southwestern. Both teams will now be 1-2 in ASC play heading into the next week. Stick around. We'll take a break and see if we can speak to Coach Austin here shortly. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Abilene, Texas, where the Pirates dropped the third game of conference play to the McMurray Warhawks here in the home field for McMurray, 41-31. Going to read some Pirate stats here. We're still waiting to see if Coach Austin's going to be able to make it up here. Oken had 4 carries for 36 yards. Long carry was 14. Landry Gilpin had 16 carries for 62 yards. Will Herbst had 1 carry for 15 yards, picked up a first down on a fake punt. Austin Castilleja, 1 carry for 13 yards. Landry Gilpin was 21 of 44, 2 interceptions. He passed for 354 yards, had 4 touchdowns, 1 a 70-yard touchdown, had 3 sacks. On the receiving side of the ball, Austin Castilleja had 12 targets, had received 7 of those for 180 yards, had 36 yards after contact, 1 touchdown, and he was the receiver on that 70-yard touchdown. Ethan Powell had 8 targets. He made 5 receptions for 80 yards. He had 11 yards after contact, 1 touchdown. It was a 23-yarder. Jaquan Marion was targeted 6 times. He received 4 of those for 41 yards. Had 37 yards after contact, 1 touchdown. Jeremiah Richardson had 5 targets. He received 3 of those passes for 39 yards. Erbst had 4 punts for 145 yards, 36.2 average. Had a 58-yarder was the long one. He had 2 that pinned the Warhawks inside the 10-yard line. On the defensive side of the ball, Peyton Ludeman had 14 unassisted tackles. Noah Clarkson had 6 unassisted tackles, 1 assisted tackle. Alec Gomez had 6 unassisted tackles, and Bernard Century had 4 unassisted with 1 assisted tackle. The Pirates lost 41-31 today. They had some opportunities, but the Warhawks were able to seize momentum in the second quarter. We want to apologize to you. We lost our stream. We've been told there was a YouTube, quote, blip or hiccup, which cost us our stream. We were able to get the stream back up under a new link. Hopefully you were able to tune in for the second half. Tune in on Wednesday for SU Football Weekly presented by the Sheraton Austin Georgetown Hotel and Conference Center. We'll talk to Coach Austin about this game with the McMurray Warhawks, and we'll talk about next week's game as well. Doesn't look like Coach Austin's going to be coming in for the post game, and I'm going to just take a quick look, even though it's unprofessional for me to do so. And I do not see him moving this way. It looks like the Pirates are in the locker room now, and so we'll see you on Wednesday evening. Make sure you tune in again to SU Football Weekly, presented by the Sheraton Austin Georgetown Hotel and Conference Center. Thank you for tuning in here on SHN Sports. For Mickey Holden, Kevin Schmeiser, I'm Chuck Gracie. Till next time.